Hey friends. So a viewer suggested that I show you some of my websites, other places where you can find me. So we're going to tackle that right now. Okay, welcome back. So this Wednesday, I'm going to give you guys a little rundown through the various websites that I have, other places to find me, other places to view my photography. If you happen to need some graphic design work, there's places you can contact me and see some other stuff, although possibly a little outdated. But yeah, basically, a viewer sent me a suggestion with a few different things, and one of them was, why don't you show people around your websites? So today I'm going to fire up a screen capture tool, basically record my desktop while I talk to you about what I do. So, welcome to my world. Now, this is WayneStadler.com. This is basically my portal to all the miscellaneous various stuff that I do. Again, links to all these will be in the description, and yeah, peruse at your own leisure. Basically what we're looking at here, just your standard kind of portfolio website. A little bit about me, what I do, what I can do, what I used to do, etc., etc. Then we go to the more various things. So my photography projects, which a couple of these I will touch on. Yeah, a few things that I've done, etc., etc. Then of course, this more or less relates to my Wayne on the Road page, which is part of my YouTube channel. Various design work that I've done over the years, everything from logos to websites to gig posters for bands, all that kind of stuff. Standard resume, where I worked, what I did, that kind of thing. And then your contact information. Not much else to it other than that. Don't know what else to say, but yeah, it's there for the world to see, so to speak. Next on the queue, this is WayneStadlerPhotography.com. This is where you can find my best work, my work that is for sale, and you can order prints. So here's the homepage, broken it down into the 6 categories. One of my favorite things, as many of you know, to shoot is old cars. So if we click on this, and there we go. So basically you can just scroll down and look around. The site does use cookies, allow cookies, no big deal. And I have tons of stuff on here. Tons of stuff. Some may say too much. If we go, I don't know how fast it's going to load. Let's go to water. Now, of course, on all my websites, you'll see links to various social media. On my main websites, my photography websites, you'll see these, and they will go to actually a different Instagram, Facebook page, etc., than the Wayne on the Road stuff. I do have them separated. Wayne on the Road is my blog and my travels more so than my photography. So my photography all comes down to, a different account, which is, more or less Waynard across the board. But you'll find them all, like as I said, over here on the left. Okay, so let's find something to move on to the next stage with. Here's one from Alberta, the boathouse at Moline Lake. Let's see what we got here. Okay, here we go. Now, got a magnification tool. Take a look around, see what we're really looking at here, and yeah, what do we want to buy? You can get different prints just on paper. Canvas. Let's go with canvas. Starts off at 2217, and then we go to size. 36 by 20. This updates a little bit, show you that it wraps around. There's your new price at that size. You can get the borders actually in a color instead of a mirror image. And you can also frame them up. So basically from here it's just kind of personal preferences. Continue. Shows you what you're getting. Okay, so we pick black here. Your total, add to cart, go from there. So yeah, that's my main photography website. Now, if all you want to do is just kind of look around and see what I shoot and what I do, you got other options. waynerd.tumblr.com. So I'm on Tumblr. I actually release a new photo pretty much every day. They're kind of loaded into a queue and updated. And when I process new photos, I put them on Instagram as well, and also Flickr. Flickr has pretty much everything that I shoot. If I release it, it pretty much comes out on Flickr. This is my cousin's grandson. You know, we were fishing on the ocean, and him and the dog were hanging out, so yeah, good pictures. And then yeah, there's just all my stuff. Now that leads us to where you probably find me from. So Wayne on the Road, the YouTube channel itself has more or less started off as a blog. So here's the website for the blog. We got different adventures, different categories where, you know, like I did a feature on Burning Man, which will lead me to the next thing. But yeah, there's my About Me section, all that kind of stuff. And again, links to Wander Dog Swag, which we'll get to in a bit. All these are videos that I've posted to YouTube, so you can check that out, or you can just go to the YouTube channel. And then again, categorized. So these are features that I did. Anna's Dog Rescue, where I got Rollins from, Burning Man portraits, etc., etc. Now, oh wait, what's Burning Man portraits? That will lead me to the next part. Burning Man portraits are portraits that I take when I go to Burning Man. Now, I haven't been to Burning Man as often as I would like, but when I do go, I have a cart. Let's look at the cart. Where's the cart? Where's the cart? So, this is what the cart looks like. So I tow it behind my furry bike, and I have a battery pack that powers these flashlights, and I can actually fight the sun. So if we go back to here, you'll notice, like in this shot, my internet's slow today. It's looking a little blurry. Come on. What is going on? You know, it never fails. I try and shoot a video and I get wind or I get something else going on. But you'll notice that these people are lit up with a fill light, and that's what those flashes do. Anyways, if you're interested, these are portraits that I've taken at Burning Man. Oh, and to let you all know, these are all gifted photos. We don't charge any money for anything at Burning Man. These are all gifts that I gift back to these people. They come and find me. So this person, Sarah, she found me via the website and said, I'm number so-and-so, 71. And I put her name there. Whereas this couple here, they haven't come to the website, so I don't know their name and stuff like that. So I haven't updated theirs. But anybody with a name have basically come to the website and said, oh, I'm number 75, etc., etc. Can we have our photos? And I send them the high-res photos, and they can do whatever they want with them. But this project that I do at Burning Man inspired me to do this project. Now this is basically my real world version of gifting portraits. So say Krista, she is a independent author. She publishes books on Amazon and that kind of thing. I gifted her a photo for her back bio cover. This is a family that reached out because I was in the area in Drumheller, and we did a shoot together. This is a friend of mine, Olivia. We did headshots for her. These are buddies of mine that are in a band, and we just I've done various projects, and if you're ever wondering where I'm going to be next, I try and keep this page updated. And this is the where and when. So for March 2020, I'm in the Phoenix, Arizona area, and for April 2020, I'm in the Phoenix, Arizona area, but traveling into New Mexico most likely next. After that, I don't know, so it's not in here yet. All right. Aside from that, this was a crazy little idea I had way back. Would have been early 2011, I believe. 2010, 2011. I just had an idea I wonder if anybody would actually take a photographer on their vacation so that photos that they got were professional, and everybody in the family or everybody in the group was actually in the photos, not missing dad or mom while they took the photo. Now sure, you can ask a stranger to take a photo and you'll get one or two and that kind of thing, but this is more of a high-end service that I just decided to throw it into the world. And the funny thing is a few other people have picked up on it since. So this website was actually featured in the Wall Street Journal. Where are we here? Yeah, so this is 2014. Went to New York City with my friend Nancy. I gotta mention, I'm not sure where this one was again. But yeah, one of these is Wall Street Journal. No big deal. Oh yeah, I read it down here. Don't forget to pack your photographer. Has it taken off yet? No, it hasn't. Granted, I do not put any money into advertising or anything like that. It's just had an idea, made a website because it's what I do, so it was easy enough for me to just buy a domain name and throw it up. But yeah, if you're interested, there you go. Check it out. And that leads me to the final project, which is Wander Dog Swag. Now, Wander Dog Swag I started because I've always wanted to have a t-shirt company, but I've never had the startup costs, because back in the old days you had to print all these items and then try and sell them. Whereas now with print on demand, we can design the items, which I can do, and then we mock them up like this, and from there the print is printed on the item as requested when it is ordered. So you don't have to have stock. Now I use Printify, which then services my Shopify store, which is this. And I also, because it's an option in Printify, decided to also populate an Etsy store. So if you're in Etsy and you prefer Etsy, you can search Wander Dog Swag and this will come up. There is a Wander Dog that does leashes and stuff. That's not me, but you'll see all my stuff is on here. Some of it's funny, some of it's tongue-in-cheek. Once in a while there's something that's a little rude, so if you're offended easily, you might not want to look too hard. But for the most part, it's just genuine fun, and obviously there's a few things that are related to dog stuff, because I have a dog. So I wonder what my dog named me. My cat rescued me. Rescue dog dad. Tons of stuff for dog lovers, pet lovers, and let me say humor lovers. So like I said, all the links will be in the description. You can check it out as you will. Thank you for watching this. Hopefully it wasn't too boring, but like I said, this was actually a suggestion by a viewer to go through my websites and show you guys what I did. So there you have it. So that's about it as far as my online presence goes. Been slowly building, slowly learning, slowly trying new things. I have ideas, and because I can build them fairly quickly and fairly cheaply, I throw them up. Like you saw with a personal vacation photographer, I've always wanted to do t-shirts. I always wanted to have my own t-shirt store. One of those, way off in the distance side things. Back when I was younger, I actually did up some designs, hand drawn, got them printed in various sizes, and I think I had about 100 different t-shirts, and then tried to sell them on eBay and stuff, and that didn't go so well. But the print on demand stuff is definitely easier. So if you're interested in that, give me a comment or a question in the comments, and I'll answer it as best as I can. I didn't get too involved in that this time, but there's a little bit of information there to get you started if you want to do some research on your own. So I also wanted to take this opportunity to share with you guys some new friends that I made on YouTube, and help promote what they're doing, which is essentially helping promote YouTubers. So if you're a YouTuber watching this, or if you're looking to build a YouTube channel, please check out Pusa Studios. I'll put a link in the description on exactly where their channel is, where to find it. They're also on Twitter, they're on Facebook, and they do a live stream pretty much every day, various times a day, sometimes at night. They're fellow Canadians. They're based out of Montreal, Quebec. Xenia and Andrew are doing really cool things for the YouTube community, especially for YouTubers like myself who haven't made that 100K subscriber mark, which is what you need now to, it's one of the things you need now before you can monetize. So once you get to 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch hours, you can then monetize your channel and start, watching the pennies drop in. For some of us, and I'll use myself as an example, it can kind of get frustrating. So when I started YouTube, the prerequisite to monetize your channel was 25 subscribers. So when you first start out, 25 can be a big deal. So you share it on social media, and you finally get to 25. I finally got to the 25, like literally the day I got to 25 was the day after they changed it so that you needed 100 subscribers. So then I went through the process again, built it up, social media, etc., etc. Trying to share my channel and gain the momentum. No word of a lie, I got to 100 subscribers about 2 days after they changed it to what it is now, which is now 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch time. Literally, like, you could almost set your watch to it. The day that Wayne makes the monetization cutoff, we're going to change the rules. They did it twice to me. So, back to my original point, Pusa Studios, helping everybody get to that 1,000 mark. If you're above 1,000K, there's tons of new channels they're exposing you to. Like I said, they're on Twitter, YouTube, all the other stuff. You can follow them, see what they're doing, and I just wanted to give them a really heartfelt shout out, because it's one of those things that they found a niche, doing something that I wouldn't have thought of, to start a YouTube channel to help promote other YouTube channels. But it's a really cool idea. They're really cool people. They get crazy on their live streams. It's like a game show sometimes. It's like a comedy show sometimes. They're crazy Canadians. What can I say? But I love them. And they're helping me out quite a bit. I gain a few followers every time I log in and check them out, even just by engaging in the chat. So it's something to consider, especially if you're new. Check them out, follow them, get in there, engage, interact. I mean, at this current state of affairs in the world, where we're supposed to be spending more time inside, self-isolating, etc., why not build your YouTube channel up? Find something that you're passionate about and do it. And if you want a little help along the way, check out Xenia and Andrew, Pusa Studios, link in the description. There's my shout out. I think I'm pretty much done for the day. It was a kind of a bunch of shameless self-promotion, but I decided to throw some other promotion in there at the end because they're doing good things too. If you like my channel, please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because the more engagement, the more YouTube looks at the little ones and zeros and goes, oh, put this guy out there a little more. So that's how it works. That's how it happens. Thanks. I'm out, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
It's like working with a monkey.